Welcome to episode 405 of Suicide Logs. I think I'm genuinely fucked. I really do, man. And I'll break it down for you. I don't know if this episode is going to be broken up into two parts. This part, and then we might have a guest on later, or this will just be its own one episode. But I think last episode I came to the conclusion I'm tired of talking to myself, and I feel like I need somebody to talk to. So we're gonna do an episode with Peter later on today. Today is Monday, May 18th, 9:26 in the morning, and I'm sitting here in my house. We're in the Bay Area at an undisclosed location. There's PG&E doing a lot of work. Why did I just see a water drop? Actually, why did a water drop just fall from the trim? It looks like the trim of my sink, unless that's bird shit. That might be bird shit because I hear birds singing. There's a spider on the windowsill. I'm not gonna kill it. It'll probably kill a fly or something, eat a fly. The other day I saw a spider dragging in a moth. That was crazy. I thought the moth was alive, just crawling, but no, a spider got a hold of it, and I let nature do its thing. It's really windy. I just checked the weather app. We're expecting 30 mile per hour wind gusts. And yesterday I was driving around and I saw trees falling over. And this is where I get onto the topic of being genuinely fucked. I'm scared of my fence falling down with my with my neighbor. I'm pretty sure my neighbors are gonna be cool going halfsies on fixing the fence, or maybe we'll figure something out together. But right now we both just got like shit holding our fences up, like it's fucking Call of Duty zombies. But I just see it rocking back and forth, and I just grabbed the new pole to try and like keep it in place. 30 miles per hour winds. That's kind of crazy. I felt like, it was enough to break trees and split them. And the trees that I saw that fell over, they looked healthy. One of them looked healthy, like it was unsuspecting. And I was out skating. The wind was blowing me, dude. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And so, what happened? There's that. I was just looking at how much I owe on my house. And I guess I was just thinking, like, I think I'm genuinely fucked. Like, the goal is to pay off the house, right? And there's, like, optimism in me a little bit. Like, I'm looking at it, it's like, okay, something, like, it's gone down a lot from when we first bought it, but it's just kind of like, dude, so many things can happen in a 30-year mortgage. I was rewatching George Lopez. I don't know if I've mentioned that on the podcast, but I've been rewatching George Lopez for the past couple of months, like 2-3 months. And there's a few episodes. There's one episode where they burn the fucking garage down. And I think the father-in-law stepped in to pay for the garage with like $16,000. And then there's another episode where his son drives into the fence, and it's just like, dude, I feel like I just have to enjoy where I'm at now. Have like that renter's mentality in a way of like, you know what, I'm fucking here, let's not worry about. But and sometimes you kind of need a goal. You just need a goal, and paying off a house is just a goal that keeps me going. And even following the rules and just going to work and paying your taxes and doing what you have to do, following the rules kind of seems crazy to begin with. Like it's not gonna happen. Like there's just too many things, and I don't even have kids. And I'm just thinking about having kids. I just feel like I'm digging myself in a hole that I'm never really gonna get out of, and I don't really think I'm ever gonna get, quote unquote, financial freedom. I feel like I could be a millionaire and I'm not gonna have financial freedom. I think it's really about a mindset, because I feel like there's people who are in fucking credit card debt that have financial freedom because they just keep buying things, they don't care. And so I think financial freedom is a mindset. That's a tweet right there. I'm gonna put that on my Instagram notes, because I think that's a good one. Let's leave a new one. Financial. Oh shit. Freedom is a mindset. Let's sip on this black coffee, guys. Oh, and another thing, I don't know if you hear that, but hold on, let me check the waves of the audio when I'm completely silent. I think you hear it. There's like a little drone in the back. If you don't hear the drone, it's PG&E doing work, and I believe in Hayward city I've been to many times before. Hayward, PG&E blew up a fucking house. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It was on the news, but there's so many things on the news. People are worried about other parts of the planet, and they don't know what's going on here in their own home. A house fucking blew up because there was a gas leak or something, and PG&E's trying to talk about, we don't evacuate people, that's not our job, that's the police's job. And so they're really just trying to cover their ass. And I'm getting things in the mail about, like, you know, if we fuck something up, it's kind of your responsibility. And it's just, come on. So I'm sitting here, PG&E, I don't even really know exactly what they're doing. They said something about gas pipes. They're doing a lot. And it's just like, PG&E could just fucking blow something up, you know? I've got a tree in my backyard. I think about the tree fucking falling over. I mean, I guess I got home insurance. So I'm worrying. I don't know. I just worry. I think I get it from my mom. But all moms fucking worry, I guess. So it's just the female that made me is something I inherited. We're all originally females starting out, you know? Something has to happen for you to become a male. Like, I think pretty sure female is the default human. And then they evolve, they get a little better, and sometimes they become men. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they stay women. That's a sexist joke. Just came up with that right now on the fly. So I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and talk. I feel like I'm on a house phone, actually. I'm charging my camera or my microphone, so it's on a line here. It's on a wire, and I'm literally kind of hunched over because the wire doesn't go that far, and I'm holding on. I feel like I'm on the house phone. Let me hold it up to my ear. All right, right now we're holding the phone up to my ear like it's a house phone, and we're talking. What's new? Wow, it feels weird, actually. I feel like my equilibrium is messed up when I put it up to my ear. I wonder what's the science of talking on the phone, like which ear you choose, you prefer. I wonder if that means anything, or it's just a preference. It's how you're born, female, male, left-handed, right-handed. And that's another thing that I kind of want to do today. I kind of want to, like, do my recycling, turn in my recycling. I've got a lot of cans and bottles, and when I it's a big chunk, it's a few bags worth. It's more plastic than cans, but I found a free big box of free cans. So who knows how much money that is. And I think I've made more money recycling cans than I have this podcast. I will say it's been about a year of me recycling cans and plastic. And it really gets me thinking, like, how much does this really mean anything, what is this, what does this do, is it even worth it? It's like what I do in my spare time. I went to the gym yesterday. There's certain things that are kind of like bothering me with my body. I went swimming, dude. I went swimming I just felt like it'd be good for my joints and stuff. Boy, was that tiring. But, the swimming, I thought it would be, helpful for my shoulders. But one thing that I actually realized when I was swimming is like, oh, fuck, one of my ankles really hurt. It didn't hurt. It was like a sore feeling when I was kicking. And I was like, man, you never really know. I don't know. And I've been dealing with this pain in my ankle for like 5 months now, since the year began. And it all started because I was wearing those fucking slip-on Vans. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I was wearing the slip-on Vans. And then like the next day my ankle was fucking killing me. I don't know if it was like kick flips or what, but I did a heel flip yesterday. The 4th heel flip of my life, which was also the ugliest heel flip of my life. I kind of want to edit that video together. Got some nice clips. But, man, just, it's little things like that kind of keep me going. In the grand, nothing's really important in the grand scheme of anything, but I'm enjoying my life. That's what I'm doing, It's like some people are just so focused on money. And that's what I'm talking about right now with recycling cans. Like, there's certain things that I don't really want to do, but it does something, like recycling cans. And in George Lopez, I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast before, but I'll say it again. They always talk about fucking cans and how it's like a sign of homelessness or whatever. And there used to be somebody when I was growing up, I think it's like an Asian guy or something. He'd come around and collect cans on garbage day around our house in the neighborhood. And he'd go through all the garbage bins looking for cans and bottles. And my dad would always say, don't judge him. You never know. That guy could be a millionaire. And I kind of laughed it off as a kid, but even as a kid, I kind of was like, you really don't know. You really don't know. I used to know somebody who worked at a bank. I still do. We just don't really keep in touch that much. But they used to work at a bank. And, the HIPAA violations, but they would disclose like a certain amount of money certain people would have sometimes. And sometimes it'd be just chisme, it'd be gossip, like so-and-so was getting money from someone, they got nothing, And I'd be like, what? That's why they act like a fucking bitch. But there was this like homeless person. Well, they looked homeless. They'd walk around and they carried a fucking box. We didn't know what's in the box. They're just walking, And they just looked crazy. Turned out that person had like more than $100,000 in their fucking bank account. And I know $100,000 isn't like, crazy amount of money to some people, but they had a house too. And it's a nice house. I know the area, and it's just you never know, there's really just people walking around being crazy, I got a lot of shit to do with my family. Bro, there's like fucking 3 birthdays, 2 graduations, all just lined up. I kinda hate graduation season. Now that I'm I graduated twice, dog. High school and college. But it's like now that it's over with and time has gone by, it just doesn't feel that special to me anymore. Maybe if I had my own kids and they graduated high school, maybe I'd give a shit about that. But it's like, I think we should we're not going to do it. But I wish they would get rid of graduations. It's probably not going to happen. But, yeah, there's a lot of money to make at graduations. You sell tickets, you fucking buy caps and gowns, and it's a whole event that people need to make money off of. And that's really just the whole emphasis on like why your kid should graduate high school. It's just so they like more people could make money. So I got a nephew graduating high school, and then I got a niece graduating, I believe, college. And now that I'm thinking about it in my family, like, people, everybody's successful. And when I say successful, like, nobody really needs help. I think everybody's doing well in school. Like, I don't think I've got any cousins or anything that are doing bad. If anything, it might be me. I might be the worst fucking... I have a house and stuff, but, like, I think maybe academically I'm pretty whatever. What was I trying to say? Yeah, I'm not doing good. I'm trying to think, like... I know I guess what I'm trying to say, there's nobody who's like homeless or in jail or on drugs. I got a cousin who's dead. That's about it. I never met him. Like, the only person that I could think is like doing bad are dead people. I think everybody's doing all right. My aunt lost her house. That's a whole another thing that I'm talking about. With like, I never knew if she paid her house off or she had a mortgage to pay or whatever, but it was just like a fire. And then 2 days ago we had a fire. And it's just, there's so much that could go wrong. And I think I've got 25 years left to pay this mortgage. It might be less, putting more money into it and stuff. Everything that I make on the podcast, I just put to the house, which isn't much, but it's something, So it might be 28 years. I don't fucking know. In total, 28-year mortgage. But let's just narrow it down. I've been here 5 years. Fuck, man, it's crazy. 5 years I was doing the process of buying this house. It was literally the most stressful thing in my life that I kind of try to like block out, really. And now I'm here, And now I'm here. And it's like... it just turns into more. It's my own job to kind of just stop and feel like I made it. I guess like when you graduate, you should kind of feel that way too. It's like, I made it, I don't have to do homework anymore. You don't have to do anything. Dude, I was showering at the gym yesterday, and I was kind of thinking, like, I think I'd be all right in jail. I know it's just a public gym that I'm showering in, but I was like ready, My dick was all shriveled up, and all it took was just some guy that really wanted it to try and open that door, It doesn't lock or anything. And I didn't really have much fear in me. I had more of like, I'm fucking ready, dude. Not ready to be raped, but like, you're gonna have to kill me. You're gonna have to kill me if you want to rape me. And so I'm pretty confident. I mean, I know I could die as a possibility. So I'm ready for that, but I'm also realistically like, I'm ready to throw down. I think I might win. I don't know what made me think about that. I guess when I was buying the house, I was just thinking about like that jail mentality too. It's kind of what you need. To survive. You need to have that jail mentality to not end up in jail. You know? I got bro, we went to 2 weddings. I got one more. Who knows what? At this point, dude, if somebody else is like, we're getting married, like hella late, at least in my circle of life, in my people, I'm gonna be like, yo, too late. You know, all the important ones are done, I think. I don't know. I'm over it. I'm over weddings, dude. Like, I'm over people like just celebrating shit. It's kind of why my wedding, I didn't have anybody at my wedding. I just had parents, and that's it. I didn't invite people. Some people wanted to go. I straight up was like, sorry. You know? I don't like big look at me events, you know? I don't like that. I don't like maybe it's because I'm all done with them. You know? What am I gonna do? Turn 40 and just have this big celebration? You know? What did I do for my 30th birthday? I chilled at home. I know I did 30 pull-ups in a row for my 30th birthday. I know I did a kickflip first try on my 30th birthday. That was kind of cool. I was kind of having a quarter life or midlife crisis when I was turning 30, actually. When I was 29. That's kind of when I got back into skating. And just had this like feeling that I'm getting older and I'm not going to be able to enjoy myself anymore. But that's, I don't know, man. I ran into a comedian at the gym yesterday, actually. Johnny Trash. Shout out to Johnny Trash. I ran into him at the gym. I'm just thinking about my life, like my 20s, you know? And I went through the pandemic at 25 years old. And for like 2 years, it kind of got to me. And just, that's when I bought the house too. And it just really put things into perspective. And I was wrong about like a lot of things. I was wrong about the housing market, you know, going down. I was wrong about COVID being that serious, I guess. I was wrong about, I think I was wrong about the vaccine. I don't know. I took the vaccine, and I also didn't notice I started going bald during the vaccine. And it just put into perspective, you know, like I spent a good first half of my 20s just looking forward to vacations and stuff, you know? Like I wasn't really living in the moment, I feel. I felt like there was always just something to look forward to, and I was just kind of wasting away days waiting to go somewhere when I wasn't really enjoying my regular life. And it wasn't until really 2020 once I realized that. Drinking and smoking also don't really help with living in the moment. It kind of makes you think you do, but it's like really momentarily, I feel. I feel like there is a lot of haze in my early 20s from drinking and smoking. I wouldn't say it's necessarily bad. I don't regret it because it's kind of a lesson. It made me who I was. If I didn't do that kind of stuff, I wouldn't have the mindset that I have now. Like if I had always just been straight edge, I feel like it wouldn't really open my mind up. I would just kind of be following the rules and locked into this idea of don't do this, you know. But I feel like if I didn't, I'd kind of be like, why, you know. And so now, thinking back of all of the stuff that I've done that I probably should have and not done, it's just a lesson. I guess a good way to put it is I feel lucky that things didn't go south and I had a decent experience. Here's one thing. Oh, hold on. Oh, my dogs are here. Cheeky, is he alive? Cheeks? Weak? She's alive. Cheekies. Cheeks. Oh, she's alive. Man, I thought my dog was dead. Oh, fuck. She's chilling with me, huh? I was gonna say, we're 27 minutes in the podcast. If you're listening, you're really listening, you know. I've never done coke before. The closest I've probably done to doing coke is like Molly. You know, probably had a little bit of coke in it, but let's Google it, actually. Let's Google. Does MDMA have cocaine in it? Does MDMA oh, look at that. Does it show up on a drug test? Let's see that. Yes, MDMA, ecstasy, Molly shows up on drug test. Standard 5-panel workplace test generally screened for amphetamines, which sometimes trigger a flag because of their chemical. Whatever. 3 to 4 days. Does MDMA have cocaine? It doesn't. National Helpline for Mental Health. That's the first thing. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna just say no. But for some reason I feel like whatever. Yeah, I've never done coke. And that's one thing that I've always kind of been on the fence about, of like, I kind of want to try it. Just so I know that I know that I don't like it or something. That's the one drug I'm somewhat interested in. And everybody tells me don't do it. You're going to love it. And I believe it. It's like, can I just handle the down effect I have after doing cocaine, you know? So that's the only thing left on my list of drugs, really. Like, I have no interest in doing acid or what else is there that I haven't done? Ketamine. I'm not really interested in that. I know they give it to you in hospitals, so like if I had to do it, sure, but I'm not like, yeah, let's do that. I've done mushrooms. I've done mushrooms a decent amount of times. The first time was even on this podcast. But there was other more pleasant experiences I had on mushrooms. And even after doing it a handful of times, I'm still kind of iffy on it. Like, if somebody were to, like, pull it up in front of me. Because it's kind of like, you don't know what you're going to get. And just luckily, I've kind of had a decent experience every time. There was one that was really good, which was the last one that I did. It was like those chocolates. And that bitch had me giggling just so hard. And so, yeah, there's that. I might have broke my brain a little bit. I don't think so. I had some edibles a few months ago, actually, and that shit had me fucking fentanyling hard. Yeah. I'm trying to think, what other fucking drugs are there? Yeah, I guess cocaine's like the only one that I'm like, I haven't done that. And I've been watching so many videos on why you shouldn't do it and why it's so bad for you, but I'm like, is this propaganda so people could just save more cocaine for themselves, you know? So I don't know. I think I'm good off of that. We'll see. You know, that's just that itch that I have of, like, genuine curiosity of, like, I want to have fun, you know? But maybe I'll just, I don't know. It's like, I value when I turn things off on me. Like when I go to sleep and shit like that. And I remember the last time I got super drunk in fucking Mexico. It was time to go to bed, and it was kind of hard. Like, I remember going to the bathroom and just like, oh fuck, the room's spinning. It was fun when I was in the club, but now I want to turn it off and go to bed. And it's hard to turn it off, you know. I'm gonna look. And my shit's only on 57%. It's because I've been podcasting. This phone is like, what, 6 years old or something like that? Maybe 7? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm stretching. Oh, I feel so good. So, we've got, I've got like 3 bags of plastic and fucking, 3 bags of plastic and 2 bags of cans. Oh shit, there's more here too. Let me get my slippers on. And let me see what they're doing here. Are they in front of my house? I don't know if you hear that drum. Oh man, I don't even know if I can go, dude. They've got something going on here. This is nuts, dude. This is nuts. There's a lot going on in front of my house, I'll tell you that. I did about 34 minutes. I think I'm going to cut this right now. That went by kind of slow. And maybe I'll come back with Peter. And that will be this episode, I guess. half of it by myself and then half with a guest, just kind of easing into talking to people on the microphone, recording it, and posting it on the internet. So I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oh, man. Let's take that first sip feeling of the day. Ay. Oh, yeah. So I flaked on Peter. I flaked on him like twice, basically. He wanted me to do something for his fucking film shit that he's doing. And I went skating instead. I went skating instead of podcasting. And it made me happy. And here I am the next day, almost 24 hours from when we first started podcasting. It's a little bit earlier in the day. I've got somewhere to be. I gotta put gas in my car. I think I could last another day or two without putting gas. So there's that. I'm gonna try not to have an energy drink today, and if I do, it'll probably just be like a Celsius or something. So we're sipping on the coffee. I had some dreams last night. I had some dream that I had like a crazy old neighbor. I was trying to get in my garage, and she was being weird. And then I think I was about to like hit her in the head with a baseball bat or something. I don't know. There's probably more to it, but it's not that interesting. Well, I guess it is, but I'm too lazy to get into it. And hold on. So man, I had a hard time getting out of bed. I caught myself snoring last night, like 1 or 2 times as I'm falling asleep. I'll just be like, and then wake up. It's worse, actually. It's like, something like that, you know? It's like I'm choking. And so I'll wake myself up in the middle of snoring, and I'll try to, like, figure it out. And it just makes me feel like, fuck, dude, I would have fallen asleep if I didn't fucking stop breathing. It really makes me feel like it's messing with my sleep, and then I wake up all tired. And that's one thing I'm worried about, I guess, is just dying in my sleep. I don't remember snoring this bad growing up. I don't know if it's an age thing or a weight thing. Maybe I'm bigger. And maybe if I lost, but I'm not like obese or anything, you know? I feel like with how my body is and everything, I shouldn't be snoring. I don't think that should be a problem. So I don't know, man. My nose is hecka dry from allergies. I had an allergy attack like 2 days ago. It was really bad. And now my nose feels all dry. And it just feels like it won't go away. I think that's what could be causing the snoring too, is the allergies. One of my nostrils is plugged up. Yo, what the fuck was that, dude? Go. Get out of here. Fucking cat whining, dude. Man. Let me look at my nose real quick, because it just... And I guess, like, having trouble waking up in the morning and everything really kind of like... Oh, yeah, look at that. I've got, like, a cut. But maybe I could put some Vaseline on it or something. Kind of make it, like... This is better than it's dry. It's from fucking wiping my nose all the time. Where is the Vaseline? I don't really have it. I don't think I have any. Let me just put some lotion on. Fuck it. Put some of this. Let me use the man lotion, whatever. Ugh. I'm fucking over it. Okay, there it is. I saw this picture of Ariana Grande from, I think, 2013. She posted like a mirror selfie, and in the back of the mirror, you can see a big black dildo. I don't know how true that is. I feel like I would have heard about that after all these years, because I didn't hear about it. Oh, fuck. Get a little bit of lotion here. So I'm fasting. I'm only on about 11 hours of not eating. And I'm pretty hungry right now. I don't feel a dookie coming. I feel like I should be dooking. Well, I don't feel nothing, so I don't know. I think we did shit during the first half of this podcast, so I'm probably gonna want to get that in. Thinking about, this is what I want to eat. I want these Boom Chicka popcorns. They're sweet and salty. It's kettle corn. I want a Boom Chicka, and then I have a banana, and then I have peanut butter. Oh, my stocks have gone down recently too. I just got a notification on my phone. My stocks have been going down. I lost about $20. So there's that. You could take that two ways. You could either fucking kill yourself because you lost $20, because there's probably people with way more money invested in stocks. Oh, that was heartburn. Oh. That was acidy. Oh yeah, I feel a dump coming. So you could either, kill yourself, or you could take it as an opportunity that the stocks are down, so it's time to invest more money in the stocks. I don't know. Dude, I'm losing like $50 in UPS stocks. And I think I put into them when they were high. And I told myself, you gotta hold on to it till it reaches like $200 a stock. And it is not. It's at like fucking 90 something. It's like $98 a stock. So I'm almost losing like double my money or whatever. I don't know. I owe money. No. Did I say, yeah, I don't think I could be doing cocaine. It's just so hard to wake up in the morning already as a sober person. It's like, I don't know. I was going to take you guys on a drive, but I don't know if I want to do that. I guess I will. I'm going to try to take a dump, and then I'll take you guys for a drive. I'll go get some things. Let me look at the tactics return. Does tactics give you my hand, I almost said my handwriting, my typing. I feel a shit coming. Money back or store credit. Oh yeah. The money goes directly back to the exact card or account used for the purchase. Cool. So I should be getting my money back I'm fucking over it. PG&E's doing their fucking thing again. I feel a shit coming, dude. Oh, man. What dead air. This is dead air for sure, dude. I gotta get out of here. So, I don't know if you guys want to hear a shit. Maybe I'll name this podcast I Give a Shit, because I really give a shit, like, almost every episode. You know what I mean? That coffee is hidden, man. That coffee's hidden. I'm sorry, man. I'm just waking up. I haven't talked about it on this podcast yet, but I don't want to kill myself. I think with everything that I've said, it's just like, why kill yourself when, you know, the government can take control of your car and fucking crash you into a wall at any moment. So, wear your seatbelt. You know what I found out not too long ago? The seatbelt is not even that old. The seatbelt has been around probably as long as, like, skateboarding has. I think it came out in 1966 or something like that. And, that's ridiculous. Now it's like the law, you know, if you're not wearing a seatbelt, you could pay hundreds of dollars because you decided not to cooperate in somebody's invention. I remember when I was getting my license, they always said, driving is a privilege, not a right. They'll always say that. You get your license suspended or something. You know, you're like, oh, he lost his driving privileges. You go on the freeway, there's a lot of privileged motherfuckers, I'll say that. I'll say that. Ugh. I also don't know if I'm ever gonna purchase a brand new car ever, unless I've got money like that, unless I fucking got it like that. But I don't see myself ever spending more than fucking 20 grand on a car anymore. You know, at one point I wish I leased my car, but now that it's been fucking 11 years close to, I'm glad I did it. It feels good to kind of just own something and never have a car payment. And then instead of car payments, you just have to fix things on the car. Oh, fuck, I need an oil change too. That's another thing going on with me. I fucking forgot about that. I gotta do like an oil change and a haircut. There's so many things I gotta do. Let me drink some more water. It'll probably lubricate my asshole for this water. Or for this shit up that I'm about to take. Yo, I gotta wake up. I feel like I went to bed at a decent time. I went to bed at like 11 or something. Oh, man. Oh, there's my centipede friend. I've got a house centipede that's in my bathtub, and he's just been there. And this is my first time not killing them. Usually I freak out and kill them because they're gross and I don't know what to do with them, but it's like, apparently the centipedes are good for you. They kill other pests that shouldn't be in your house, like spiders. This guy's small. Does he look like he's getting bigger? I don't know. I hope he's eating. But that's usually what happens. They kind of, once they do what they want or whatever, they leave your premise. But my wife was trying to say that he's stuck in the bathtub and he can't get out. But I don't think so. These things climb on walls and stuff. I don't see why he wouldn't be able to get out of the bathtub. We're at 50 minutes on this podcast. Listen to the ads, man. If you watch this on... I feel like I don't get money on YouTube. But you gotta listen to this on Spotify or podcast or the Apple Podcasts. Damn, I'm not awake. I am not awake. I think yesterday I was doing a better job at podcasting, but right now it's just not having a good time podcasting. I'll be honest right now. And this is why I don't want to guess, because I'm going to be doing this, taking a shit. Oh, here we go. I'm going to try and cover the mic. I don't want you guys to hear this. Alright, I'm looking at the audio waves. I don't think it picked it up, so that's good. I don't do this because I think it's fucking fun or anything. It's literally just how it works out. And then I feel like if I'm podcasting and taking a dump, it gives me incentive to not sit here for too long. It's like, okay, got it out of me, and then get back to podcasting. So yeah, yesterday I was kind of worrying about a lot of shit, huh? And then today it's just about dying in my sleep. I'm worried about just problems, but that's life. You gotta deal with problems. Is that really life though? Or are we just fucking, are we just trained to think that way? Are we just, Everybody's got problems. What's a problem you're dealing with if you're listening to this? What's your biggest problem right now? You can trust me. You can tell me if you want me to share it on the podcast, or we can talk about it individually. Did I tell you I had a friend that went to AA? And he told me his experience with AA, and it's just a bunch of people that don't have friends, really. That's really what AA is. And it's like, just calm down, Oh, there goes my centipede friend. Let's see if he tries to go up. He's just crawling. He's just crawling on the floor of the bathtub. Yeah, now he's sitting still. What if cocaine clears my sinuses though? I straight up want to Google that. I'm not even bullshitting you. This you could probably hear. That's my bidet. Oh. I'm getting better at that. I'll say that. What do I want to wipe with? I'm using dude wipes. I do the bidet and the dude wipe. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you can hear me. I do the bidet and the dude wipe. I just think the dude wipe doesn't really flake as much into your asshole. It's just what I think. They say one flush per wipe. So I try to obey it. And then I still use a regular toilet paper just to kind of dry. I won't fucking violently pat it down. Dude, I like the toilet papers at work. I will say that. I like the toilet papers at work. Some people could say they're cheap or whatever, but I feel like the toilet paper at work doesn't really stick to your ass. It's smooth. I like that cheap paper. Fuck, dude. I gotta go. I hear PG&E just making noise. I had enough time just to take a shit. Ugh. I only had not even a half a cup of coffee. Let's drink some more. There we go. You hear the birds? That's nature. I saw something on the internet about birds and how the sound of birds is soothing to the human mind, the human brain. There's something that opens up in our brain when we hear birds. And when you're in like a city or something, and when there's no birds around, it makes you stressed. Because birds will leave when something dangerous is coming. Or something along those lines, or something bigger than them. I'm gonna grab like 2 waters. I'll be right back. Pause. Alright, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I gotta get out of here. Let me hog at this guy. Can I get out through here? Can I get out through here? Fuck yeah. Sorry guys, just driving real quick. Oh fuck. I just lost my fucking microphone here. Oh, I see it. Let me grab it. I might turn you guys off on accident. That's probably a sign. Oh, fuck. My car's, my microphone's under the seat of my car. I might have to pull over. Bullshit, it's not working. Oh, there's a garbage truck. Let me pull over. Let me pull over and fucking figure this out real quick. I'm hella mad. Oh, my shit is fucking deep. Now I'm in the middle of the fucking road. Could be worse, could be the freeway. I got y'all. Oh, I'm about to be late. I've got 85 miles left on my car until I'm already late. Let's just embrace being late, you know? Fuck this. This is not a good start to my day. Oh, look, we're already at an hour, though, the podcast. Man, it's funny. Don't get me wrong, it's funny, but I feel like a total fuck up or just failure. But that's kind of what this podcast is about, is just embracing failing. And then one day you'll succeed or something, you know? One day you'll figure it out. Or not. I'll tell you this, man. I hope I figure it out fucking soon. Because I just have this feeling. It's not going to work out in the future. And I don't know if that's just me that's not going to work out, or just the world is not going to work out. I just feel like this system's going to fail eventually. That's what I think. I don't think millennials or Gen Zs, zillennials, I don't think we're retiring. Even old millennials, actually. I don't think we're gonna get to enjoy. Oh yeah, my car's making that noise. I don't know how serious it is to fix this noise. Oh, look at that dog. It looks like oh, that's a pit bull. From far away, it looked like a Saint Bernard. Let me see. Fucking PG&E, dude. I'm trying to listen to my car for this noise. It's like it comes and goes. I was talking about shit not working out. It's like, I wonder who's the first person that's gonna retire that's my age, working a regular job. Who's gonna be the one to show us, oh, it's possible if you follow the rules, you know? Because I have more faith in somebody, instead of retiring, maybe it's just because we're young still, but I have more faith that somebody's just gonna fucking, I don't know, start a clothing brand or something, and it takes the fuck off. And that's retirement to them. I'll tell you this, dude. If I was retired, I'd still be fucking sleep right now. They said something about scientists. You know, you only need like 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Anything more or less is going to age you. The CIA is just coming up with more and more shit to get you to fucking stay awake, go to work. Like, I really don't know if I'm going to figure it the fuck out, man. I'm stressed out. You know, my cortisol's fucking up this morning, dude. It's not good. I woke up at, like, 6, too. I was like, oh, let's go to the gym. let's hit the gym. I woke up and said, if I fucking, get up right now, you look at the time, be like, wow, you'd still be in bed, you'll be happy that you're at the gym. And I didn't do it. I went back to sleep. And a part of me thinks that was a good idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you, twin. Because before I left, when I had y'all pause, I did a pull-up, and that shit hurt. A raw pull-up. No fucking weights attached to me. I did it different, though. I did, like, the hammer fist pull-up. And it just felt like my fucking elbows were going to disconnect from their sockets. And I've been feeling that lately. I feel like my joints, because I'm on steroids, my joints aren't keeping up with the muscles, so I got to give it some time for my joints to recover. So there's that. Here comes fucking PG&E again, man. How much is this? Oh, it's a bitch. It's a bitch lady. I think I've seen her before. There's this PG&E lady with a neck tattoo. She's kind of hard. How much do those PG&E people make holding the signs, huh? And if you're not from the Bay Area or California, and you don't know what PG&E is, it stands for Pacific Gas and Electric. And those are the motherfuckers who blew up a house in Hayward. Just gotta remind you. Okay, my car says I've got 81 miles until we're on E. Where can I park? I'll park right here. Fuck it. 81 miles. How long can I stretch 81 miles for? Alright, y'all, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. Y'all be smooth. Bye.